Hi, I'm Delusion Dispeller. I believe this is number 12 of our little mini series, What Makes the Narcissist and the Psychopath Tick. So let's talk about what does it feel like when you have the silent treatment done to you? And when you come back to the narcissist or you're back in the presence of maybe a narcissistic parent, what does that look like? Okay, first of all, the silent treatment, as I said, that is when they totally cut you off, ignore you, act like you are not there. And I mean, they do this while they are in the room with you and with other people around you. They will literally talk to everybody in the room around you, but not you. It is the most disconcerting, upsetting feeling that you will ever have. Now, what does it feel like personally to you? Well, to me, it felt like I was disposable. Like they could just throw me away and act like I didn't exist. I was dispensable. They can get rid of me at any minute. They could just like totally kick me out of the situation, out of the house or out of the relationship or just out of life in general. You feel like your whole life is wrapped in this person. So if they kick you out and reject you, it is like the worst feeling in the world. Like nobody loves you. You're never loved. You never will be loved. You just are like a speck of dust, if even that. Maybe you're not even that. You just don't exist. This is a big reason I don't like those cult type religions that teach that we are nothingness and that our feelings are nothing. There's just nothingness and imagination, and that's all there is. There's an advertisement about this guru lady that's teaching people this. All there is imagination. That's all there is. Yeah, I don't like that stuff. We are human beings. There is more than imagination. There is flesh and blood and bones and cells and amazing things happening in our body and around us. So, no, I don't buy that. All right. Anyway, I got off on a little bit of a tangent there. Sorry. But it's basically this feeling that you can be replaced. And they do replace you, as you find out very quickly, probably thereafter. You're not even a second thought at that point. The narcissist never knew you. Laura, who's that? I never knew anybody named Laura. That kind of thing. Now, what happens when you return to a narcissistic household as maybe an adult child? You turn into that child all over again. I've watched it. I had a boyfriend who had a narcissist for a mom. Every time we would go home, because he lived with his mom, every time we would go back to his mom's house, he would become like her little boy all over again. And of course, she milked it. She loved it because narcissists don't like their children to individuate and grow up and leave them. So they keep them in this little boy, little girl state. Now, as an adult, they bring them right back to that. And it's the same dynamic, and you can watch it play out right in front of you. And it's sickening, in my opinion, to see a grown man acting like a little boy or a grown woman acting like a little child and using baby talk and stuff around her mother. Now, if it's playful and you're joking around, I get it. My mother and I, foster mother and I, have this type of relationship where we talk in goofy little language. I don't mean that. I mean literally turning them into a child again and calling themselves mommy and daddy and that kind of stuff. It's just disturbing to me. Anyway, I'm not trying to intrude on your relationship, to each their own, whatever, but I'm just telling you my perception, it's unhealthy.